Very few cities in the world can carry the weight that the name Istanbul bears. These lands are nothing less than an arena where gods clashed, emperors were crowned, traitors were judged by the sword, and civilizations were rebuilt upon the ashes of one another. This city, built on both shores of the Bosphorus, has never been ordinary at any point in history. It has always been either a place to be conquered, a place for which everything was sacrificed to defend, or a place remembered with tears when lost. On this journey, we're going to do something special. Using advanced artificial intelligence techniques, we have transformed ancient engravings and paintings into vivid, lifelike scenes. This way, you will not only hear history, you will witness it in its closest possible form. Now we rewind time to 6500 BCE. There was no Byzantium yet, no Constantinople, no Istanbul. There was only this peninsula, and the Thracian tribes who first discovered it immediately understood that this was no ordinary land. At the point where two seas meet, this would become the heart of trade, power, and survival. In 657 BCE, Megarian colonists set foot on this peninsula and named the city after its founder, Byzantium. What began as a small colonial settlement quickly became the gateway to Black Sea trade. Whoever controlled this strait controlled the wealth of the world. For centuries, Persians, Macedonians, and Romans set their sights on this city. Each fought to capture it. Each learned painfully that these lands would not easily bow. In 330 CE, the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great made a decision that would change the course of history. He moved the capital of the empire here, and the city took on a new name, Constantinople, the city of Constantine. Walls rose, palaces were built, the foundations of Hagia Sophia were laid. This was now the center of the world, and all roads no longer led to Rome, but to Constantinople. But greatness always brings danger. While the Western Roman Empire collapsed in the 5th century, Constantinople stood firm. The Huns reached its gates. As the Visigoths ravaged Europe, the city's walls held strong. Under Justinian, the city experienced its golden age. Hagia Sophia was rebuilt, this time more magnificent than ever. Legal systems were rewritten. Art and architecture reached their peak. But in January 532, a fire rose from within the city itself, the Nika riots. The people rose against the emperor. The hippodrome was drenched in blood. 30,000 people lost their lives that week. Justinian considered fleeing, but Empress Theodora took the stage and spoke words that would echo through history. The empire is the finest shroud. The city was saved. But this was only the first of many storms. In the 7th and 8th centuries, Arab armies gathered twice before these walls. They besieged the city by land and sea, and twice they withdrew. Constantinople did not know how to surrender. The Fourth Crusade dealt the deepest wound. In 1204, those who captured the city were not Muslims, but Christian crusaders. Hagia Sophia was looted, palaces were burned. The banner of the Latin Empire was raised over the city. This was the heaviest blow to the soul of Byzantium. For 50 years, the city remained in foreign hands. In 1261, Byzantium returned, but it was no longer the same. The walls were cracked, the treasury was empty, and in the east, a new power was rising, the Ottomans. A remarkable rise from a small Anatolian principality to an empire. In the spring of 1453, the young Sultan Mehmed II was only 21 years old, and he had sworn to take Constantinople. The siege, which lasted 55 days, became one of the most dramatic chapters in history. Massive cannons battered the walls. Ottoman ships were carried over land into the Golden Horn. The last emperor, Constantine XI, died fighting among his people. His body was never found. On the morning of May 29, 1453, with the call to prayer, Mehmed II entered the city. He walked to Hagia Sophia, and there, placing his forehead against the cold stone, he bowed in prostration. Constantinople was now Istanbul, and an age had closed while a new one began. During the Ottoman era, the city once again became the center of the world. Topkapi Palace rose. The Süleymaniye Mosque shaped the skyline. In the age of Suleiman the Magnificent, Istanbul was the most cosmopolitan, most populous, and most powerful city on earth. But empires too died. In the 19th century, the Ottoman Empire declined. It was not the walls, but the economy and politics that collapsed. After World War I, British, French, and Greek forces occupied the city. Istanbul breathed under the shadow of foreign flags. And once again, the city endured. Far away on the steppes of Anatolia, a new struggle had begun. Mustafa Kemal and those who walked with him were rebuilding not only a war, but a nation. In 1923, the Republic of Turkey was declared. The capital was moved to Ankara, but Istanbul never became an ordinary city. Today, it still stands, at the very heart of two continents, its walls cracked, but its spirit whole. Every page of history bears its mark. Every stone is a witness to a battle, every corner to a betrayal or a rebirth. Istanbul has not died for 8,500 years because it never learned how to die. See you in the past.